Let's fucking hope that worked. But yeah, it's interesting because I haven't been streaming at all lately anyway. I think the last thing I streamed was Atomic Heart, and between that and the last time I streamed had been a long time too. But I was thinking when I started streaming again, I'm just done with Twitch. I'm not a fan of Twitch.
Yeah,
I never really have been outside of the quality, so that doesn't really affect me all too much.
yeah. I can switch to the chat only, yes.
Uh-oh. Audio's working. How do you switch to chat only?
That's what I was trying to figure out. Oh. I'll see like this little thing they put on mobile. Little live reactions.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, I see that.
I don't know if you can do chat only.
Yeah, I don't know.
It's fine.
Live chat. Live chat has moved. Oh, that's cool.
Ow.
I'll just do it like this. Yeah, we'll hang out for a second, see if anybody wants to hop in and join us and make sure everything's looking okay. I think it is.
Looks good on my side.
Okay. As long as the audio's okay as well. Let me mute this real quick. Test, 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 test. Sorry for anybody who possibly is watching this right now or watching this later. We haven't streamed in a while, so I want to make sure everything is working correctly. All right, so if you haven't guessed yet, this is a reaction to the Summer Game Fest 2023 that happened earlier today. We haven't watched this, but we're going to watch it in its entirety. We're going to react to it as we go through it. And yeah, I would say I went through the day relatively unscathed in terms of spoilers, because we try to do these as blind as possible. But as soon as I opened up this video, the title is titled Summer Game Fest 2023 Mortal Kombat 1, Nicolas Cage, Final Fantasy VII Rebirth, and Fortnite Wilds. So I do know what some of those are for sure, but I got those spoiled for me. Although I did open Twitter earlier and saw Mortal Kombat 1, which I already knew was going to make an appearance in some capacity, but definitely didn't know, or still don't know really, what they're going to show, but I'm pretty sure it's gameplay. But other than that, I don't think... I have a feeling... I'm just going to say it. I have a feeling Alan Wake 2 is going to be here.
That makes sense.
Just because Sam Lake, I follow him on TikTok, and he's in LA right now. So I'm like, what are you doing there? So I assume Alan Wake 2.
Just chilling.
Yeah. Literally, every one of his TikToks just has music playing. He's sitting there drinking coffee, and that's it. I'm like, why do I follow you? I mean, I like the guy, so that's probably why I follow him. Outside of the spoilers that are in front of us, did you get through the day decently in terms of spoilers?
Yeah. The only spoiler I got, and I was kind of expecting it to be here anyways, was Square decided to email me to watch the Final Fantasy VII Rebirth trailer on YouTube.
Perfect.
And I was like, really? You're gonna... This is how I'm gonna get spoiled?
Square's looking out for you,
So,
making sure you don't miss it. Yeah, I'm excited to see that, even though I'm just going to get it knocked out right now. I haven't finished Final Fantasy VII Remake still, so I need to do that before I can play this, but I'm still really hyped to see it because I like how the hashtags on this say Atomic Heart, Bioshock. That's probably from when I played Atomic Heart. Cool. I wonder if I can fix that real quick. But yeah, really excited to see all of that. We'll get this started in a sec. Anybody watching right now or watching after the fact, in case you don't know as well, my name is Seth. Joining me today is Chevy. to my left and on your right. The hashtags are not matching up, so it doesn't matter. Fuck it. I'll fix it in post. That's all that matters. Okay, got some comments. Played through Final Fantasy VII Remake twice. Goddamn, you got me beat. Thought I saw Yoshi P say you don't need to play Remake first, but honestly, that doesn't make sense to me. Yeah, that'd be a little weird to just play Rebirth and be like, I'm not going to play the first one, or I never played it.
I'm also curious why Yoshi P would be talking about it.
I don't know.
It's not even his game.
Hey, he might have opinions.
Oh, well, he is one of the, what do they call it? They have like he's one of the main chairmen of the company at this point. So
He might just be looking at other people's games and saying what he thinks about them. Going, oh, Alan Wake 2? You don't need to play the first game to play that. You could just buy it and play it. All right, so this is about an hour and 40 minutes in length, so we'll get this started here soon once I get my shit figured out. And yeah, Summer Game Fest 2023. Hopefully it's a good one. And let's watch it in 3, 2, 1, and go. If there's any issues with the video or the audio, please let me know ahead of time so I can fix it sooner than later.
The creator of the Game Awards, Jeff Keighley.
I wonder if that'll show up in the
Welcome to Summer
VOD.
Game Fest.
I don't know.
We are in person, and today we've got a look at what's next in video games for you. We are live here in Los Angeles at YouTube Theater, and it feels so good to be in person with a live fan audience for the first time ever. Welcome, everybody.
Oh yeah, they don't have audiences typically for Summer Game Fest.
When I started Summer Game Fest back
like,
in
wait,
2020
what?
from a spare bedroom, I never imagined it would grow into this.
I'll be watching a digital concert from the same place
The video game industry has
next
come
month.
together to show you what's next. This is a cross-industry showcase, meaning no matter where you play games, I hope you'll discover a new game to put on your wish list. The
I'm
landscape
sure I will.
of video game events has certainly
That's
changed
really
over
easy
the
for
past
me.
few years, but one thing hasn't. There are a lot of great games in development, and our singular goal today.
Big question
is to
for
get
chat right
you
now, though.
excited
Anybody play
about the
Diablo
future.
4, and
In
do
just
you
a few
love
minutes,
it?
We'll see the first
'Cause if you don't,
extended
I'm not-
gameplay
I'm
of
still trying to figure out if I
Mortal
wanna pick it up or not.
Kombat
I'll say you got one guy in there who's going to see us.
That's fine. I'm open
It
to all
delivers,
opinions.
Don't worry. Alan Wake 2, the reveal of Fortnite's next season, and yes,
Loving it. Fuck.
we do have a very special grand finale that you're not going to want to miss. All I'll say right
I
now.
already assume.
But let's get right to
Actually, I
the
don't know what
games
it
and
is.
gameplay.
But he didn't
The
say Final
first
Fantasy, so I'm
reveal
assuming that's what it is.
something you're not expecting, which makes it that much more exciting. Here
You
we
just start
go.
playing it. I think Sarah bought it on console. Is this Prince of Persia? Mm-hmm. She bought it on console, so I think we're going to play it split screen. And if I like it enough, I'll just buy it.
Our kingdom is cursed. The prince has been kidnapped and taken to a forbidden land. All hope rests with us, the immortals, to rescue him and save the empire. But we weren't
Test the
prepared
waters with
for
this
what was
again.
coming next.
What happened to the other one?
Good question.
Wasn't there another Prince of Persia
Then
they
again,
were working on?
They weren't prepared
I mean,
for me.
probably Ubisoft's got like a million unfinished projects right now.
We're just beyond Good and Evil 2.
It's okay.
This makes sense for them to do because they don't know what they're doing with Prince of Persia right now, but they want to do something with it, and so going back to its roots is safe. Chris isn't here. Pretty sure he's beaten D4. Jesus. I mean, I believe it. A game like that you can typically beat within a day or two. Well, you know, just no life it. Green Jay, nice. Did not know this was on.
Hope
Happened
is the only
earlier,
thing
but
that
this is our
keeps us
first time
fighting.
watching it.
I will fulfill my destiny and save the kingdom.
PlayStation Plus game. It looks all right.
Yeah, it looks all right.
Yeah, nothing I'm excited about, but I mean, it's safe.
There's a little surprise. Prince of Persia: The Lost Crown is coming in January 2024. A brand new action-adventure platformer in the iconic series with deep combat, some huge boss fights, and of course, incredible platforming, puzzles, and animation, bringing a modern take on the legendary franchise. You'll be able to see more at Ubisoft Forward,
It'll be
streaming on Monday.
a better modern take, a full-on 3D
Let's
one.
move
Well,
along
I guess it's 3D,
to
but
another
3D
iconic
perspective.
video game franchise that just celebrated 30 years. That's right. It's time for Mortal Kombat 1.
Why does that character look like Michael B. Jordan from Black Panther?
Ubisoft.
Couldn't
Hairstyle
keep
a little bit,
away
yeah.
on this one. It has been 4 years since MK11, and ever since, Ed Boon and the team at
I never
NetherRealm
played
have
that
been
one.
hard
I
at
know.
work on the most ambitious MK yet that reboots the series into a new era timeline, and it's coming this September. Everyone has been asking, what does it look like? Who's on the roster?
I hope it's
How do
a
the new
substantial
cameo
difference
fighters
from
Yeah, same.
Well,
the
now
last one,
it
because
is
don't get me wrong, I
time
like
for
the last
Kombat.
ones,
No
but 11
spoilers, but this
didn't
video
really
is
feel like
literally
much of a
insane. Here
different.
is an
It's really sad that you didn't
extended
finish your sentence.
first
I'm like,
look
yeah, same, because I know
at the
exactly what you were
story,
going to say.
Gameplay, and yes, of course, the fatalities.
We actually never reacted to the trailer that this came out to, so it'd be nice to actually talk about this.
For sure. Dang, dude.
From what I gathered, this is not a reboot, but kind of a restart.
They said like a different timeline or something.
Yeah. Looks like Mortal Kombat.
Yeah, I mean, it's smooth looking. Also, it looks maybe I'm just mistaken, but it also looks a little faster, which is more my pace.
I always felt like Mortal Kombat is fast, but the foot placement is kind of sticky.
Family blade. Sento's mine.
Like
And I
movement.
won't give it up without a fight.
Stages look good.
The animations are really good too. Not that that's really a big surprise, but
Yeah, it's definitely the era of the fighting game lately. I mean, I'm here for it. I like fighting games, so
I just need a new Soul Calibur, and it needs to be a jump because the last like 3 have felt kind of samey engine-wise.
Okay, let's go back to 1 here. Who are you again?
Lord Liu Kang, protector of Earthrealm, god of fire.
it's clean looking for sure.
Yeah. They always bring high quality. Like
yeah.
they've been doing it for a while now,
For
but
sure.
now that we've jumped a generation in, consoles, they got to up it again.
Nice air combo. Dang, that was
You have
nice to
skills,
watch.
Raiden, but you're inexperienced. Whatever experience I lack, I make up for in heart.
Why?
Higgins.
It's interesting seeing the classic outfits for Sonya and Kano.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Dang.
If your disease becomes known, you will be banished. I only want what's best for you.
Or do you secretly covet my throne?
So unrelated, but Mortal Kombat movie on HBO is pretty good. I don't think I saw it. I need to check it out. I heard it was pretty decent.
This tagging thing is, I mean, it's not new to fighting games. But
Yeah.
kind of
It's
weird for
interesting.
Mortal Kombat.
That's a hit or miss thing for me. Sometimes it works really well, sometimes it doesn't. This looks like it's good though.
Well, the transitions are smooth as hell, that's for sure. I love how seamlessly they're coming in and helping. Just turn the body into a nuke. Dang.
All right. So this is juicy.
That was, I think he had something similar to that in the past. That was a little more elaborate, but Oh shoot, that's like the MK1 or
Yeah.
no MK1, MK2. I can't remember.
It was an early one.
Yeah.
Where he pulls out. That's the first game.
Yeah, that was cool looking.
Yeah. Good year for fighting games.
I mean, that was pretty good, right, guys?
Yeah, that was pretty good.
Don't love the man bun
Now,
scorpion,
I'm sure you
but
have
looks
many
real good though.
questions about
It's
what we
pretty
just
good.
saw, and
It's a
to
pretty
tell
good
you
movie.
more,
I gotta fucking
I am
watch it
so
now.
honored to welcome to Summer Game Fest one of our industry's
love the
greatest
man buns.
creators, a man who has been
You're,
loyal to
you're
the
not from this
same
coast,
franchise
obviously.
and fan base for more than 3 decades.
I think I got a bun
Please
up in here
join
right
me
now,
in
dude.
welcoming
Yeah.
Under the
Summer
beanie.
Game Fest, the creator of Mortal Kombat, Ed Boon.
Well, you've been flirting with him on Twitter all week.
Yeah, that's like when I got it spoiled for me that this was shown. I was just like, yeah, but you guys have been talking about it like all week.
Yeah.
I was like, that's not really a spoiler.
Congratulations. They love you. All right, well, Ed, first of all, thank you for that incredible world premiere. We got to see all of the gameplay of MK1, and everyone just wants to know more about this, because first of all, this is it's MK1, right?
We're
We're
getting
from 11 to
this.
1, so tell us about this.
We already
This
got
is a
Street
new
Fighter, which I
timeline?
haven't played yet, and except
I
for
don't know how many
the
people have
beta
seen
and
the ending of Mortal Kombat
Tekken.
11. Liu Kang basically was kind of graduated
So
into,
crazy.
like, you know,
In
a
1
fire
year.
god, right? And
he
created a brand new universe, and this universe, this is why we're calling it Mortal
And then a
Kombat
lot of
1,
old fighting
because
games
this
have
is
been
the beginning
revisited
of a new
and given
timeline.
rollback netcode
A number
to
of
keep
these
them alive.
characters you've seen
So,
before, but they're told in a completely
it's been a pretty crazy year
different
for fighting
story.
games.
And so Sub-Zero and Scorpion are brothers now, and there's all these things that were rivalries before are now allies, and so mixing the
Bizarro
whole thing
world.
up. So we're just kind of rebooting, and that's what the 1 is for.
Well, it looks incredible. Everything we saw there was, in-game gameplay. The cinematics look incredible. I know the team has been working for 4 years on this, but the thing we got to talk about are these cameos.
fighting game,
because
yeah.
we saw some pretty amazing stuff there. Now, so tell us, how does that work? You have your sort of your main, character that you'll pick, and then I know you also have a separate kind of cameo menu. So you pick sort of a pair when you start the game.
Yeah, normally in a fighting game, you'll see a roster, basically, where you select your character. After you do that, there's a second roster of characters, which are a whole new, completely different fighters that are the cameo fighters. And these fighters actually, they will join the fight, but they...
A lot of blank squares there.
Yeah, so it's kind of like imagine yourself with Sub-Zero, but you have some of Jack's moves, and you can call him out. You can do it multiple times, as you saw in the gameplay. So
Mix
you
and
can
match.
you can basically combine these two characters. All the characters can be combined with all the cameo fighters. And
It's the
that's
name of
where
the
you
game,
see-
apparently, since Street
that's where
Fighter
the
allows
player's
you
kind of
to pick
imagination
different
comes
people's
in, and
abilities.
They can actually
In the
customize
single
it for
player,
what
yeah.
they like
Yeah.
seeing. The best team-ups.
Well, so how does that work? So you're in gameplay, you have your main, you have your cameo. How do you summon them? Is it time-based? Like, how often do they come in? It's not a tag team thing, right? Where
Yeah, exactly. And you're basically summoning them. It's just one button push is basically summoning, but they have a variety. So you can go, push that button with towards, and it'll do a different move. Push it with down, it'll do a different move. And so the combination.
So it's just part of your
Oh, I
move
see. So you can
set.
bring them in a combo. Almost.
Exactly. And you see there's like a meter up on top, which is basic. That'll limit it, so you can't obviously fire them indefinitely, but you can call them pretty much whenever you want, and they have, like in the middle of a combo, they'll have a lot of basically a whole arsenal.
It'll be
of their
interesting
moves. So
for
Sony
when you're
themselves
versing real
come out there.
people
Sometimes
to
you'll see them
know
appear
who they're
twice
bringing
in
with
there.
them, like what will be the best
Time-based, they come out, and then
mixes
obviously
between
as
this
you go
fight style and
through,
this fight
you
style.
revealed some of them there, but is it a different set of characters that'll be in the cameos? Are there some repeats from the main roster? How will that work?
Yeah. Some of the characters are going to be available as cameos as well as the main roster fighters. So you can play Sub-Zero with Sub-Zero, right? Same thing with Scorpion. But a lot of our cameo fighters are kind of like nods back to our first game. So you'll notice Sonya and Kano and Jax are in their kind of older
You had
costumes.
mentioned that, the
And so
costume
there's
thing,
a
and then
lot
the
of the novelty.
fatality.
We have a lot
Yep.
of like really surprise ones. I think you guys saw Goro.
Yes, Goro
was
popped in there.
Yeah.
Yes, exactly.
So there's a lot of like kind of really digging into the old Mortal Kombat games as far as getting, we really love the novelty of it. We really want the cameo characters to feel, kind of nod to the old games.
Well, speaking of not the old games, let's talk. You confirmed, I think, or it's at least known, that Jean-Claude Van Damme is actually going to be in this game as Johnny Cage, right? Is that true?
Yes.
That was, people don't know the story. I mean, Bloodsport was such an inspiration for Mortal Kombat.
For almost my whole life, people have always called him Jean-Claude Van Damme. And like in the last year, I keep hearing people calling him Von Damme now. So apparently that got cleared up
and that never really
at some
worked
point
out.
recently.
So I can't tell you how
people
many
have just
times
gotten
over the
better
last
about
30
that in
years
general,
we
though.
tried to get him.
Yeah.
You know, we were this close, like 4
Probably
or 5 times.
result of
and,
the
So
internet
finally we
for
got
so
him,
long
and
at
he's
this
doing
point.
the
For sure.
voices too. So you're going to hear Jean-Claude, his voice doing Johnny Cage lines and stuff like that. We're really excited about it.
Wow. Well, I know the team has been working
gonna be
so
weird.
hard in Chicago to build this through COVID.
Yeah, I mean, that didn't really
It's
do much
coming
for
out
me,
in
but-
September, so we don't have to wait long.
Yeah, and he doesn't
Right,
sound
this-
like
this has been a very
Johnny
difficult,
Cage, so.
Secret to keep
I mean,
over
just
the
now.
last 4 years.
True.
And so, but we could not be more excited in terms of getting players' hands on it. And you know, throughout the summer, we're going to be showing a lot more content,
Cyrax
a lot more
cameo.
characters,
I hate
a lot more
Jean-Claude
cameo characters. You know, so there's a lot of reveals.
This
that are coming
thing's
up.
in the way. I
Amazing.
can't
Well,
read the
Ed,
rest of that
thank you
sentence.
so much for giving us the first
You want
look
mine?
at MK1. As you said, this
Okay.
weekend people will
Once
be
it moves
playing
up,
it,
I'll be able
press
to see it.
media, so we'll be seeing lots more coverage, lots more characters to reveal on the main roster and cameos. Ed Boon, thank you so much. First look at Mortal Kombat. Awesome. Thanks so much. Amazing. So excited about that one. All right. Next up, it's been a fun couple weeks for action RPG fans with the release of Diablo 4, which is truly fantastic. Another big and anticipated ARPG is Path of Exile 2 from Grinding Gear Games, who have faithfully been updating and patching the original PoE since its release in 2013. We haven't seen anything on the sequel in over 2 years, but that changes right
Has it been
now.
that
Here is
long?
your first look at a
think
raw
so, yeah.
gameplay capture from Path
Feel
of
like it.
Exile 2, a sequel that pushes
Well,
the
yeah, I'm
engine
sure.
and gameplay to a new level.
Oh, you hate his voice, to be honest.
Where
Yeah.
are the guards? Hey you! What's going on?
Ooh, I'm excited for this.
So, I mean, you can kind of play right now already.
It don't look like that.
Yeah, true.
It smells so good.
Find out more.
Next month.
Looks amazing, and there's more coming in July. Last week marked the release of Street Fighter 6,
That was
a
brief.
game we
It
featured
was very
last
brief.
year at Summer Game
I was just
Fest.
like, something's coming.
Well, the team at Capcom
me show
has
ya.
an important
Lightning laser rolls
update
around.
to share with you right now.
I am the Advanced Artificial Intelligence Leviathan. Welcome to Bikitoa Island.
Oh, is that
Yeah, it's actually
fucking
primal.
yeah?
It's like, why does this look so weird?
That's weird. Interesting. Yeah. I mean, it's cool they're doing. I
It
mean, it's a
is.
typical Capcom thing.
I'm guessing Ryu from Street Fighter facing off against a dinosaur probably wasn't on your bingo card for today's show.
Same.
That Street Fighter Cross Exoprimal collab will launch in the fall with the game coming out on July 14th. But guess what, guys? That may
All right,
actually
I gotta pause
not be
real
a
quick.
quick-
I got something I gotta take care of real fast. Give me 1 second, and we'll get this going again.
Okay.
All right, let's get this going again. And
Craziest collaboration on the show today. Check this out.
There's nothing more powerful than imagination. It can shape the fabric of reality, transforming everything you may think you know.
what? Why?
Is he a survivor?
Right. Nicolas Cage
Or is he a killer?
is coming to Dead by Daylight in
Maybe
July.
both.
I mean, I don't know how these things happen, but I figured the easiest way to find out is probably to go right to the source. This man's bold creative choices have earned him an Academy Award and a few memes on the internet across more than 4 decades.
That's
of
not what I
incredible
was
films.
expecting when they said
Please join me in
Nicolas
welcoming
Cage in
to
the
Summer
title.
Game Fest.
Yeah, I saw his name. Was like, okay, does he have his own fucking game or what? Nicolas Cage is making that comeback.
Nick, I gotta say, welcome to the video game world.
Oh, wow, yeah, thank you. I'm so happy to be invited to your very, very cool club, everybody.
Finally, I mean, I gotta say, this is such a crazy, unexpected collaboration. I gotta understand, how did this come about? I mean, some people be like, oh, maybe he'll show up in Fortnite, maybe he'll be in a Hideo Kojima game, but Dead by Daylight, I mean, how does this happen?
Well, it's a museum of horror, right?
Yes.
And when I make movies, one of my favorite genres is horror. And in this, and in that genre, there's a character, a murderous ghost named Sadako, who I think is amazing. And she made an appearance in this game, so that was good enough for me.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, that's what's fun is you're playing one of the survivors in this game, and it's cool that, you know, it really is this museum of horror. Michael Myers, you said all these different characters all coming together.
It's kind of,
and
it's interesting because they have
play
brands
yourself, or who do you
in the
play?
game
So I
already, but
play
to have
this,
celebrities would be interesting as survivors. It kind of opens a whole new
version of
door.
Film actor named Nick Cage. And he's going to a location thinking he's making a movie, and instead he wakes up in the fog. And in the fog, he's surrounded by crows and serial killers, and it's rather amusing. And there's something about it that I think, as a survivor, is like a bonding experience.
He was looking a little rough
It's
there for a
like
little
hide
bit.
and
I
go
think
seek.
he's.
You have your 3 other teammates who are survivors.
Are you talking
with
about
you,
like
and it's teamwork.
in
You're working
age or in the
together to
game?
pull through, and I like
In
that.
age.
Yeah.
And so that was
Yeah, I
a
think he's.
large
I think
reason
he's
for wanting to do as
cleaned
well.
up a
That
bit.
feeling of bonding with your friends.
And you're
Looks
fully
like he
into this. I
fixed
know
his
you heard your
hairline, too.
voice in there, so you recorded lines for it and everything?
See, I want you to know when you're playing the Nick Cage survivor, I even have when you're choosing your skins, I even say, always remember to dress to match your talent. I want you to know that you're with me, that we're one, that we're fused. And so it was important to me that everything I do, everything I say, from the scream to the grunt, down to the most minimal, exasperated expression of a sigh, whatever it is, it's my voice, so that we are fused.
All right.
What's his abilities
Totally
going to be?
method, Nick Cage. I love it. I mean, this is so fun. This game,
I don't
as
know,
you said,
but
is such an awesome
he's doing a
kind
good
of,
job of talking
collaboration with
about
so
it.
many different characters. For you, I mean, how did you find out about Dead by Daylight? Do you know much about the video game?
Somebody
world?
very important in my family is a Dead by Daylight enthusiast,
Okay.
and that really put the hook in, ha, pun intended.
True.
See, Dead by Daylight to me was an opportunity to branch out. I've never been invited into this space before.
Fair.
I'm always looking for new adventures. So this to me was like, wow, I can make a whole new audience, meet a whole new audience, and branch out and go on this Dead by Daylight adventure. I didn't say, it took me nothing but a split second to say yes. And speaking about split seconds, what excuse me, what I noticed, excuse me, sinuses, allergies. What I noticed was that every move you make when you're doing this, when you're in the gaming space, it's timed down to the split second. It's a very immersive experience when you're acting out in this space, because every move, every grunt, every sigh you make has to be timed perfectly with the gamer's moves. So that was something that I learned from this, and I'm always looking to learn something.
Well, we love having you in the video game world. We want to see Nick Cage in more games.
Thank you. Thanks, guys.
It's going to fit perfect in that
Thank
game.
you so much.
Yeah.
There's some really ridiculous characters in that game, so.
Lock it in.
Not quite the Keanu Reeves and Cyberpunk reveal, but still pretty neat.
Comes out on July 25th on PC and console, but PC players can try it earlier by
Did you
downloading the player test build
the video?
on July 5th. And here's an exclusive
Hit the like
first
button.
look at Nicolas Cage.
YouTube added their own emotes for live streams, so people have some to start with.
Is that what that is?
Yeah, except for the loading one is a YouTube one.
Weird gameplay.
People use for if they're having connection issues. I don't know if he's having a connection issue or not.
I think he's dressed like that too.
Damn right I made it.
I actually installed Dead by Daylight like a month ago.
Is it gonna draw you in on July 25th?
I was already thinking about trying it out again, but
it's
definitely interesting.
All right, thank you very much, Nick. Now, lately we've been seeing an incredible number of video
Don't
game
hit the like
adaptations.
button. No Nick
But
Cage
back in
talk too long.
2019, The Witcher on Netflix, inspired by the Witcher book series, showed the potential of well-done adaptations. And later this month, Season 3, Volume 1 arrives, and now it's time for the world premiere of the trailer, introduced by Henry Cavill and the cast.
Wait.
Hello, Witcher fans. We are all gathered here today to share something.
Wait, yeah, I'm really
Be sure
confused.
to tune into The Witcher Season 3. Volume 1 Volume 1 debuts
Get
on
booted.
June 29th. Only
Yeah, I
on
thought so.
Get ready to watch the world premiere of our brand new trailer for Season 3 of The Witcher.
Thanks for tuning in to the Summer Games Fest and enjoy the trailer.
Thanks for tuning in.
Maybe they already filmed this season with him, and the next season will be without him. Because I could have swore they replaced him with
It won't get you a statue.
that one guy.
Hemsworth?
The lesser Hemsworth, I think.
But he'll certainly help in keeping you alive.
Yeah, I remember he was pretty candid about it.
Well, yeah, they're button heads because he's a fucking nerd, and so he's a fan of The Witcher, and they were doing their own thing, which is made really apparent because they made a what's that called? Like a
spin-off?
A spin-off. Thank you. A spin-off that I guess is like way off base.
Everything that's happening.
Wait. People in Hollywood making not faithful things.
Well, it's just annoying because like the first season had some things that were like not cool.
Yeah.
But for the most part, I thought it was fun enough. But yeah, second season, as soon as it started, I was like,
You sure about this?
the writing definitely took a hit.
It sucks because I know like people love him as The Witcher.
No, he was the best thing about it. And then I think at the same time he was going to go do Superman again, but then that didn't work. But now he's going to do some Warhammer project. So
Yeah, I heard about that. I think he's just all in nerd culture. It's crazy.
yeah, he's a big nerd.
History has a way of repeating itself.
He is, dude. He's the lesser of the two.
The dangers we've seen foretell an even more menacing future.
So not the one with the hammer. So not the one with the hammer.
I
Yeah.
understand real fear.
Hammerless Hemsworth.
He's not worthy.
We're witches.
Is that so?
I'll never get over how cute they look for monsters.
Kinda look like
And
it.
They're like, no, please don't hurt me. And then wow, fangs, just like a boatload of fangs, all up in your business.
I like how they show the $6.99 price tag, even though it's 720p with ads.
Oh yeah, I forgot they did that.
That is smooth.
Listen.
Movements are really
Wait, is this that one first-person shooter? I mean, obviously it is a first-person shooter, but there was one that I'd seen a while back looked kind of cool, like this, similar to this.
I'll say I'm digging the visuals.
Oh yeah, Witchfire. Yep.
Well, he did not care that that wall blew up, huh? This is Crossfire, or whatever it's called.
I don't know.
VR?
Hope you're back. Keep him entertained.
Do my best. Yeah, PSVR 2. I was like, those hand movements with the guns was a little too much like VR. That makes sense. Gonna laugh if something crazy happens once that's gone. Dude, who the hell needs a 49-inch screen? Is that for you, Katari? I don't know if you're still here. Or Card Small.
We have no choice. The root will destroy everything
Oh yeah.
for all time.
Kinda hope it's longer in the first game though.
You sure?
Oh, dang. These levels are way more interesting than the first games. Damn.
All right, we have much more Summer Game Fest to come, including a first look at the gameplay of Alan Wake 2, the world premiere of the new season of Fortnite, Call of Duty Season 4, and maybe a few more surprises.
Lots of seasons, okay.
As we go through today's reveals, use the hashtag gaming on TikTok to react to the news. And we want to welcome everyone co-streaming the show live on TikTok, Twitch, YouTube, and other platforms. For those of you on Twitch, we also have a special Warframe Twitch drop, a free Steinax Warframe for watching more than 30 minutes of the show. Now, speaking of surprises, another legendary gaming hero is set to return later this year in a brand new game built from the ground up in a style that I think is going to get this fan base and longtime fans of video games very excited. Here's another Summer Game Fest global game announcement. New thrills with a classic feel.
It's gonna be one of those things where you're gonna like switch the style back and forth. You missed Remnant 2. Remnant 2. Not that far back. You can go back.
Let's do it.
And then, yeah, new Sonic game.
How far back? Let's try here. past that. I remember this.
It shows a lot. I was surprised.
Sorry, guys. I hydrated a little too much before the fucking show.
We have
Here you go.
no choice. The root will destroy.
It looks fucking good. The level
It's really
design
sad.
is insane.
It's really sad. This is one of my most hyped games this year.
Just wait.
The animations have really gotten a lot.
Oh,
better.
dude.
I mean, this looks like a sequel.
Yeah.
This looks like everything looks better.
Yeah, look at these levels. They're crazy.
Get fucking eaten. Yeah, this is fucking wild.
Yeah. It looks so good.
Yeah, it looks like the last game, but better. I just hope it has all the little like secrets and like individual things you're trying to find. Like the last game, where you had to like rerun to find specific items.
Yeah. It was 3 to 4 player. I can't remember how many.
3 player.
Yeah, I'll say I know we've mean
July 25th. Damn, that's right around the corner.
Yo.
Holy shit.
It's funny. As soon as you left, I was like, watch Seth miss out on something big. And then...
Yeah, I was like, they're going to show Alan Wake 2 or something while I'm gone.
Season of Fortnite, Call of Duty Season 4, and maybe a few more surprises for you. As we go through today's reveals, use the hashtag gaming
What
on
did I miss from Psycho?
TikTok to react to the news. And we want to welcome everyone co-streaming the
who's kinda
show
quiet the whole time
live
you're
on
gone?
TikTok, Twitch, YouTube,
Well,
and other
not
platforms.
very entertained
For those
right
of you
now.
on
Wish I
Twitch, we
cared
also
more
have a
about
special
Sonic.
Warframe
We'll get there.
Twitch drop,
Kinda only
a free
played it solo.
Cynax Warframe
That's the first
for
one.
watching more than 30
First
minutes
one,
of the
3, 4
show.
players.
Now,
Yeah, 3 players.
Speaking of surprises,
It's one of those games that I really think is like
another legendary
underappreciated, and for
gaming
like
hero
I don't
set to
expect
return later
the
this
average
year
person to
in
be
a
like, oh,
brand new
Remnant,
game
but like
built from the
it's a
ground
game
up
that
in
I try to
a style that I
expose
think
to
is going
people
to get
because I
this
think
fan
it is
base
really kind of
and
a
longtime
gem
fans
that
of video games very excited.
people should play.
Here's
Because
another
anytime I
Summer
hear someone
Game
talk about
Fest
it, they love it.
Global
So,
game
yeah.
announcement. New thrills with a classic feel.
So another new Sonic game. Fucking Sega's just like they're all about scattershot with fucking Sonic. They're
Yeah.
like just boom, fucking something's gonna catch on.
Yeah.
Although their 2D ones are pretty decent.
So this is definitely where they do better.
That last one I never played. I'm sure I'll play it on PlayStation Plus at some point. But like it looked okay, and most people kind of said it was okay. Like, but this just seems like it'd be hard to fail making this good.
Oh, hey, look, co-op.
Hell yeah. Whoa. Yeah, I think I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if we get it sometime this year. I think they made the money they're going to make off that game, and they're going to fucking throw it on PlayStation Plus.
That
That
seems
was
fun enough, yeah.
Especially the co-op aspect would make me want to play it even more.
I don't know what that is.
He didn't either. That's why he's laughing. He's confused.
How about that? A new standard for 2D classic Sonic that's bound to appeal to new and legacy fans alike.
We'll see.
This past April, Honkai Star Rail launched, and as you're about to see, the game is bringing an exciting new character
Sarah tried
to
that
space
out.
fantasy RPGs. However, we don't just have a new peak for current players, but also for those awaiting the game's release on PlayStation. Take a
Yeah,
look.
MiHoYo with the top 2 mobile games now.
I wish this universe had a few more things to do. Don't you get bored running across the map every day?
Don't you get bored?
Team Trailblaze back
that
from
voice?
duty. Mission 1 accomplished. Where's our next stop? I can't wait.
Let me take this opportunity to let people know that we've been reviewing Demon Slayer Season 3 and Hell's Paradise over on Tasty Flicks. Link down below if you want to see that, since this looks like anime and I don't really care about it. Check that out. And hopefully you're watching those animes and enjoying them. What's the other one that we started watching a little bit of that we need to watch more of?
Heavenly Delusion.
Yeah, that one was pretty cool. I think we only watched like 2 episodes of that, right?
Yeah, and I'm behind anyways at this point, so.
And then we need to watch JJK still.
0, yeah.
0 before the new season starts. When's that start?
In less than a month.
Okay, we gotta get that going.
And also Bleach in less than a month, though that's more for me.
That's for you, yeah. If you ever want to do a review, though, feel free to do it. I just, it'd be hard for me to commit to watching that because I've never really had a huge affinity for Bleach anyway.
I could very easily give you a shortcut through that show, so it'd still be a time sink, but
because I just remember there was like 3 seasons of something about Aizen being bad guy. He took his glasses off and he's the bad guy. So I don't know.
You didn't even make it through season 10.
I don't know.
You literally made it to season 2. You didn't even finish it.
Well, if you're wondering exactly when, we have news to share with you on its release with this brand new trailer.
PS5 finally. I'm waiting for Hell's Paradise to get good before I watch it. I mean, last 2 episodes have been better.
It's gonna depend on what you're looking for in a show.
Yeah. Wait, what is this? Liza P? Is that what they said?
I didn't catch it.
When's this game coming out?
I don't know. I show a lot of it. It seems like
we see it all the time. It looks great. This looks better than I remember looking.
I'm sure they've had time to clean it up.
A lot of times people don't, though. They'll show you like 3 years ago, and then they're like, "What's an early build?" And then it comes out and looks exactly the same.
It's pretty
This
typical
looks
on how Square operates too, though. Their newer trailers always look way better than the old ones.
Yeah, this is a very clean looking game. Unless this is
CG. Could be.
Some of this is probably CG, but looks in game. Looks in engine. Let's see. Seth, are you caught up on Vinland Bus? And God damn it, no, I haven't, because to continue watching it, I gotta also have Sarah around because we're watching together, and schedules have been off lately. But I want to watch it. It's gotten better. I mean, we talked about it a little bit already. I was liking it, but it was definitely kind of meandering. Just watched JJK 0 last weekend. Forgot about this game as well. No spoilers. JJK 0 is it bussin'?
They showed a lot there.
It's funny because like the Pinocchio thing does nothing for me. Like it's a dark Pinocchio. That like I don't care about that. But the game like looks pretty decent. Okay, September. Finally.
Demo now.
Oh. Cool. I want to try it out.
That's right, a demo for Lies of P is now available across PlayStation, Xbox, and PC.
Every time I hear Lies of P, it sounds like someone's name's Liza P.
Oh, yeah, I can see it. It sounds that way, yeah.
Stunning new game based on a classic manga with a story and world created by one of the most celebrated anime artists of all time. This is one of those games that I feel lucky we get to reveal
anime
for
artist.
the first time here at Summer Game Fest.
Yeah, the build-up finally paying off.
It's gonna be another Toriyama game. It's the only people we fucking talk about over here. Or guy we can talk about over here.
Izite. Alright. That's all I like to hear. Izite. Also, I'm happy to see that it's finally paying off. I definitely will need to catch up. This is a manga game?
No, they said a game from a big manga artist.
Oh.
Yeah, Toriyama.
Yeah. I was like, not Dragon Quest?
I don't think so.
No, this doesn't look like Dragon Quest. Definitely looks like Toriyama, though. It's fucking impossible to mistake that.
Yeah. that is definitely his style.
Yeah.
Straight up just looks like Dragon Ball stuff. Is that action combat?
Looks like it.
Oh, interesting.
Looks kind of cool.
It does look kind of cool.
I think it's interesting there's vehicle combat.
Yeah.
And a fat mech. That's so sandy.
Alright.
I kind of like that's not based off of
A property?
manga. Yeah, it's just...
Unless it is and I missed that part.
Yeah, watch the Sandland fans show up. Oh, actually...
Huh.
Bandai Namco, big surprise.
You're right. I don't know. That
Get
looks
ready
fun,
to
actually.
become
I think it
the
looks cool.
unlikely
Yeah.
hero in an adventure where you don't need to be human to save humanity. That's coming from Bandai Namco, and
The subtitles are so far behind.
Independent
Yeah,
games
dude,
are
earlier
such an
they were
important
talking
part
and
of
it's
the
still talking about
industry,
Nick
and one thing
Cage
that's
with his
very
fucking
important lessons is
sinuses.
supporting those creators as well. After the live show, stay tuned for Day
There
of
you
the
go.
Devs from I Am 8-Bit and Double Fine with some incredible indie game reveals. Now, one of the biggest independent publishers is Annapurna Interactive. And later this month, as part of Summer Game Fest, they'll be revealing a number of ambitious new projects. Let's see how many you can figure out in this little tease.
What does that mean?
This little tease. What's up? Okay. I still need to go through and beat.
Is this a commercial for a different showcase?
I mean, maybe.
Though I went to.
I need to finish that.
I went to. What game was that?
Oh.
I went to the website for Summer Game Fest a day or two ago just to check the schedule, and they have like everybody else's fucking shows listed on there. I'm like, he literally just stole everything from E3.
Yeah,
it's fucking crazy.
I wonder what that was at the end. We'll find out later this month. All right, next, we're stepping into the world of Throne and Liberty, a free-to-play PC and console MMORPG from NCSoft and Amazon Games with an always-changing environment, massive scale, PvPvE, and the ability to transform into creatures
you literally
that will
lost
cross
me when you said
land,
Amazon.
sea, and air. Here's a look at Throne and Liberty.
Yeah, NCSoft was a little interesting, but then Amazon, I'm like,
Our guiding star has shattered.
because they haven't had a good track record so far.
Scattered across the world. An ancient evil searches for his lost.
He was saying, I heard the PvP shit, PvE shit, but is this an MMO?
Yes,
Or,
I
okay.
said MMO.
Find them.
Unfortunately,
well, if NCSoft's making it, that's interesting. Because they can make an MMO.
Well, yes. They definitely can.
Yeah.
But I would like to see the game because it's the most. The trailer's just going to be, fantasy and combat.
That old trick. Show gameplay.
We don't do that here.
There we go.
Maybe. Okay.
It looks like an NCSoft game.
Definitely. Okay. Interesting. So mounts are, essentially turning into animals.
We're slowly but surely getting more MMOs. It's like we're being drip fed.
Yeah, the only problem I have is that they're doing it the way MMOs were piddling out. Which is they're not trying.
I also want to say hello to everybody watching on Steam right now. I'm sorry we don't have any free Steam decks for you right
City
now.
Heroes is dead,
On
never
June
coming back.
19th, Steam Next Fest does return, giving fans a chance to try out hundreds of new in-development games. One of them
Amazon Games,
is the
oof, what a
free-to-play medieval
letdown.
fantasy sword
It
fighting
may
game
be.
Warhaven
True.
Nexon, which lets you transform into
bring back
supernatural
City of
immortals.
Heroes.
Here's a new look.
I forgot about that game.
This is Nexon game.
This?
Mm-hmm.
Nexon has a bunch of games coming lately. It's like they did the mobile thing, and then they're coming back to non-mobile games.
Yeah. I mean, mobile's a safe way to make money, so.
Yep, they like abandoned their original platform for mobile.
Mm.
And now I keep seeing all these like first-person shooters and shit that have Nexon on it now.
Are they making their own like chivalry style game? Is that what this is?
Looks like it. Looks good.
Or like Dynasty Warriors or something? He's looking up your alley so far.
Well, yeah, I would try this. Are these all players?
I'm assuming so because they help.
I don't know if I'd want to play a game where I'm like that closed in with like 20 people. That just seems like fucking chaos. Somebody played fucking Elden Ring.
Honestly, that helmet was dope.
Warhaven. Yeah, it looks like something I would try out.
Free to play.
Hey, this is not.
Yeah.
Still need to try this game. So
I love the way it looks.
I love Gang Beasts. And this just was like, okay, if you guys are gonna support that, let's make our own.
Yeah. With cute animals beating the shit out of each other.
Final Fantasy.
Pilgrims, summer is coming, and with it, a lot of cool stuff will make its way to Dying Light Tuesday Human. Get ready for darker, more dangerous nights and roaming volatiles, complete with improved parkour, rolling out with the next update in June. Then, right after that, we'll kick off an event season like you have never
Tom
seen
Segura
before.
for a second.
Trust me, for one of them, you will want to get your butt barbed wired. Very soon, you will get the deadliest summers to date.
Breaking news: July will be Game of the Month. And Seth will begin rating.
Uh-oh.
What happened? Is that on our end or is that the fucking stream? What's the stream health? Fine.
Also, I did test earlier. The upload was like where we're supposed to be.
Yeah, it seemed decent.
The download is as crappy as it's been.
Okay, so Final Fantasy 14 is all there is. Breaking news: July will be Game of the Month. Seth will begin rating. That's actually up to Chevy because next month is his pick for Game of the Month, and I will heavily push him. He can pick wherever the fuck he wants, but sneak behind the curtain. I want him to pick Final Fantasy 16.
What if you beat it by then?
Doesn't come out the end of this month?
Yeah.
I'm gonna beat it by July? I'm gonna fucking play it 2 days in a row?
Never know.
Trying to get our resident Stormblood leveler to catch up and raid with us.
Welcome back to Summer Game Fest. Isn't that great, by the way? Crash Team Rumble.
I gotta play ESO this month.
Playable Ripperoo
I gotta be able
and
to log
Engine.
into ESO this month.
Yeah, we gotta get that figured out.
Now it's time to change the topic.
Ooh, 16 is a good pick. See? He even agrees.
I'm not saying it's a bad pick.
Brand new game, huge hype, could be game of the year. Whole month to dedicate to just playing that, and then we could review it at the end of the month, which we would have to beat it.
What if I beat it before July?
Then you can review it at the end of July.
This is for you.
Looking dapper as always.
Dude, I want fucking gameplay.
Well, we are so excited because when you announced Alan Wake at the Game Awards, you said 2023. We are in 2023. It's coming this October.
Is that us for the
and
stream?
we are so excited about this, Sam. I
What?
know it's been a long time coming for fans and for you.
I don't know. Let's pause this real fast. Stream okay for you guys right now? We're seeing on our end something happened. And I don't want to have any problems when Alan Wake 2 is shown off. Seems like it's running decently right now. I think. I hope. Please. Please, God.
Not losing any frames.
Yeah, it seems like it's
might
fine.
just be our download still.
Seems like it's fine. Let's just go.
Weird
buffering. Uh-oh. Let me see if I can do a little. We've been having weird internet issues for like a week now, so I was kind of worried we might run into something. So far, it's been going great though.
But it's fine now.
Well, let's try something. All right, we will continue on.
Years since the first Alan Wake. So tell us a bit about what can we expect in the sequel.
It's been quite a journey, yes.
Yeah.
Alan Wake 2 is Remedy's first survival horror game. We have 2 playable characters. It's a 50-50 split between them. They are on their own separate terrifying
It's interesting they're calling this a survival horror game because the first game felt like they're trying to make a survival horror game.
And the player gets to switch between them at given points in the story as they choose.
Yeah, we saw, obviously, at the PlayStation event, you revealed Saga, the second character. Tell us a bit about her. She's in Bright Falls, and she's sort of living a narrative that Alan has written. Is that right?
Well, that's a good question to ask going into this. So, yes, we have Alan Wake, our title character, of course, trying to escape from the nightmare dimension of the dark place.
Yes.
And then we have Saga, our new hero, FBI agent, coming to the Pacific Northwest small town of Bright Falls, together with her partner, Alex Casey.
Okay. So how and they're somehow linked in some way, right?
They are coming to
first one's here.
investigate a series of ritualistic murders.
Okay.
And very quickly, the investigation turns into a nightmare when they discover pages of a horror story.
I don't want to hear about any of this. I just want to play the game. Shut up, Sam Lake.
And this horror story starts to come true.
Cease this.
Interesting. So
talking.
Obviously, it's Alan is still going to be playable in the game. You're going to experience his journey, but Saga, this is sort of new character, and there is that sort of link. Tell us a bit about. You said split 50-50. Do they have separate missions? Because I think you can play them in sort of different sequences or orders if you want, right?
Yeah, we go into the experience playing as Saga,
Okay.
and it's a sequel, but it's also a standalone experience. We are not expecting everybody to do homework if they have not played the original game.
Yeah.
That's interesting.
This can be enjoyed as is. Saga doesn't know anything about the lore, about the supernatural in this world.
Probably
She
just
will be
enriching
going
your
in
experience having
very
played the first one.
quickly.
Then.
She has to learn to survive, and with that, all the players will be on that journey with her. And then we open up the experience.
Yeah, it's almost like they're using the
so
second
that
character for like newer players to experience the same experience they're experiencing. But then Alan Wake will be continuing his story if you played that. But I'm sure they've written it in a way that will work as standalone. That's really interesting.
Goes on, and you are free to switch between them. There are a lot of connection points.
Yes.
In many surprising ways, but there is no right way to play through this. You can choose. You can go on as Alan all the way close to the end, or as Saga, or you can keep hopping between these two sides of it.
Well, you're always so good at kind of telling challenging, interesting narratives in unique ways. I mean, Remedy's always been known for that, and you especially. So we can't wait to see how these stories
100%.
intertwine. I'm sure
They don't
throughout the
miss.
experience.
Closest
Today,
they came to
though,
missing was
I know you brought
fucking
with you
Quantum
some-
Break, and I
some
still liked that
gameplay
game.
of Saga's adventure. We're just going to see a
I didn't
raw
like their like
segment of the game,
episodic
right?
thing though. So many people have tried that, and I think their attempt was not very good. It felt like you were like playing a TV show.
They're hyped, Sam. They're ready for it.
Plus, that game
So tell us,
also,
what are we
the
gonna see
abilities
with,
in it, I started feeling like I was like, God,
Supernatural
like, this game's too
forces
easy.
of darkness have brought
Yeah, I didn't get
the
very far in
murder
it.
victim, in this case, back to life as a monster. And
Or was that a
Saga
different
is
game?
outside
I don't know
Bright
which one I
Falls
played.
at Cauldron Lake, trying to find him and stop him.
Okay, with that, let's take a look at raw, unedited gameplay from Alan Wake 2. Thanks, Sam.
Thank you.
Oh, I'm so excited. Oh yeah, it looks so good already.
Sounds like somebody's home.
What the hell are you doing out in the woods at night?
Good question.
Don't you know we have bears here?
Black bears.
Cougars.
Yeah, that's way scarier than fucking black bears. People actually get.
So this guy brings bear mace with him when he was hiking.
I'll use it on anything.
Probably have to use it on a person.
I have a bear horn too, dude. I'll fucking blast that shit. You can hear it a mile away, and I'll hit him with the fucking mace. If it works on a bear, it'll definitely work on a cougar.
Yeah.
Jesus.
They're like rats, dude.
True. Very true. Oh, Jesus.
That explosion was very detailed.
Yeah, 100%. The particles.
Yeah. I'm sure Seth would tell you to play the first one there, quite small.
Whoa, what are you saying?
He doesn't know anything about the game, but it looks pretty lit.
Oh, dude, yeah, play the first one. It's really good. The only reason it wasn't as big as it should have been is because it was super hyped when it was originally shown off, and then it took them forever to release it. By the time it came out, people had forgotten it.
Petered off.
Yeah, it's an example of delaying a game for too long can hurt your game, even if your game's fucking good still. And Alan Wake was like really good. It's really story heavy. Gameplay is basically like this: it's a third-person shooter with a flashlight mechanic. You want to, like, you know, use light to your advantage against your enemies.
Dude, go grab that gun. What are you doing?
It's just cool to see this with these graphics now.
Heart is clearer now. Legible. I knew it would be here.
Heart's pretty tough. You're gonna have to beat the shit out of that and marinate it.
I'm glad you're on this case with me, Anderson. Killer left a message.
It's for us.
We were all trapped in a horror story.
That's his voice.
The horror story wanted us dead.
John Wick.
There's something I'm forgetting. Something important. Something's not right.
Yeah, I won't be playing that. It looks great, don't get me wrong.
October.
Way out of my wheelhouse.
There's fucking huge
but
games
Alan
coming
Wake
out this
2
year.
looks incredible.
Because
Thank
even
you
like
to
Armored
Sam
Core's
and
coming out this
Remedy
year.
for that first look at gameplay.
It's crazy.
Now let's get a first look at the co-op campaign of Warhammer Space Marine 2 from Saber. and
Co-op?
Focus.
They're doing co-op?
Apparently so.
Also, I don't want to see any more Alan Wake 2. I'm like just ready to play it.
Don't let Square do the advertising then.
Yeah. Okay, dude, Saber's making this shit. It's gonna be fucking fun. Yeah, it's got co-op.
Will that be a problem?
That's what I said.
No, Captain.
Oh yeah, dude. Oh yeah.
Gooey.
My pledge.
This is making me want to play World War Z and Evil Dead the game. Dude, this looks good.
Yeah, it looks pretty good. I'm not even a Warhammer guy.
It's sad that I've like become a fan of Warhammer through just the games. Yeah. This looks fucking dope, dude.
That's pretty good.
Fuck yeah, dude.
Weird.
Alright, sold. This looks fucking, this looks dope. I went from like, yeah, it looks kind of cool, kind of curious, to now I'm just like, fuck yeah, dude. Have to play that. Oh shit, I have not been paying attention to chat. Ever since Alan Wake 2, I was just in the zone. Don't know anything about or Wake, but this game looks pretty lit. It is a bear horn, yeah. It's a little horn that's very, very loud. Parts are so good. Massive year for games. Yeah, dude, fucking huge. It's like started out great and We still have like so many big titles coming. This is kind of neat looking.
Is it like
My potatoes.
Kingdom Simulator? Trailer's very epic for pixels.
True. In a really good way. They did a good job.
Yeah.
What the fuck is like? What is it? That looks cool.
It did look cool, though. It looked like the gameplay was a lot of like just like decisions or whatever.
Beautiful
So,
indie game. Yes, your grace.
I mean, it's my kind of
Now
game
it
at
is
that
time
point.
for
But
another global game announcement.
Okay, Warhammer looked too good, dude. Yeah, it looked way better than I thought it was gonna look.
Yes, horror master John Carpenter. It's a brand new world, a brand new story, and looks like a heck of a lot of fun. Check this out.
Brand new world, brand new story. What's Saber doing here?
making a game with John Carpenter, apparently.
How do they make so many games?
We gotta be ready.
Interested.
Oh no, music.
Yeah. I'm gonna get an email about this.
YouTube, don't listen. Plug ears. Plug ears.
Although my emails are different now. It used to be like, you can't monetize this video. And now it's like, you can share monetization of this video. I'm
They
like,
did do some
interesting.
changes in the back end to try and make music less of a problem on YouTube. So.
Yeah, well, I mean, it's good.
I think it's because of the shorts, though, because they're trying to compete with TikTok. So,
yeah, and
yeah.
How can you if you don't have what they have? Toxic Commando?
You'll be playing that one.
Yeah. This is definitely a game I would play.
You see guns and lots of fucking bodies to shoot. I'm like,
hordes and guns is 100%. And if it's got multiplayer, which just looks like a multiplayer game, definitely something I would play. And if Saber's involved, which it's got a lot of things on screen, so it seems like a Saber game.
Oh man, I wish they went to use the music though.
Yeah. Yeah, it's dorky. So is driving actually like a part of the game?
Looks like
it seems like it's a huge focus. Yeah, I would play that. Doesn't look like amazing, but it looks like something I would definitely play.
More unexpected collaboration, John Carpenter. And
Yeah, dude. If I check right now, probably sitting there right now. Like, excuse me, you just.
Who's the CEO of YouTube now?
Full 1.0 release
Neil
of Baldur's
or something
Gate
like that?
3. And today,
This game's
a new
never
member is
having a
joining the
1.0
cast. We're
release.
about to see the reveal of
It's
Lord
weird that I
Endor
played
Gortash,
this and liked it a
commander of
lot.
mechanical
Like,
army of Steelwatch.
2021?
The second antagonist and is voiced by a familiar name.
Nicolas Cage.
I just want them to release it so I can actually like.
Yeah.
I don't want to touch it.
I played it enough to go, I like this, it's unfinished, I'm waiting.
Balduran's blade to defend the citizens of Baldur's Gate from enemies within and without.
Love.
You are soon to witness the people
Forgotten
of Baldur's
Realms.
Gate granting me complete power over them.
Yeah, and just like Divinity, you can play it multiplayer
new
too.
age
You'll
is
be able to go
upon
through it.
us. Gods have mercy on
Oh,
those
Jason
who
Isaac's cool.
stand in our way.
He's really good at
A
playing
mad
villains.
dog understands the yank of the leash and the hand of its master.
He's got a good voice.
You cannot be an equal. You can be my equal. There's an old wisdom. A brittle alliance can never be mended. It can only break. I want to lead this city to glory.
Is that the light on his hair, or is
Scorches
it
earth.
rainbow colored?
Friends, allies,
Oh, I wasn't
my
even looking
side.
at his hair.
let us usher in a new dawn. This city is mine. I'm
There's
not
such an
ready to call
appreciation
you
for voice
enemy.
acting.
What do you say?
Oh, it's just the
Shall we
lighting.
be
That's cool.
allies?
It's on their clothes too.
Like
This year.
actually
This year.
coming out.
It was under control.
It's interesting that you could play this game years ago, and they're revealing characters for the game releasing this year. It's
Early access
really
is a
weird.
weird world.
Yeah, but their early access was like alpha early access. Like they're like fund this game while we're making it.
Which is fine for some people. I got too much to play already. So.
Set to bring Spider-Man 2
Baldur's Gate 3 release date, yes.
Yeah.
Sounds like you guys are a little hyped. So to tell us more is Brian Intihar, game director at Insomniac.
It's the Spooder,
Brian,
man.
Thanks for coming, stopping by. I know you got a lot of work to do. Wrapping up the game, and we'll check it out in October. Thanks, Brian.
It looked finished when we saw it last.
Now let's take a look at Pal World, a multiplayer open-world survival crafting game where you can befriend and collect mysterious creatures called
Pal World?
Yeah.
Oh, hell yeah, dude.
Kind of like Pokemon with guns. And then we're going to look at the Land of the Morning Light, a new expansion to Black Desert Online, which recreates the mythical folktales from Korea's Joseon Dynasty, and some huge bosses.
Lifers.
Oh yeah, dude. And the song, they always have this song. They have one song for this game.
Oh, look how cute.
Yeah, the people making this game are psychopaths. Like I'm fucking here for it, but like they're psychopaths.
I just really don't get it.
You wouldn't. You're not a psychopath. There's sheep with machine guns. And in prior trailers, we saw them working as slaves in fucking sweatshops.
Yeah.
This is a more honest representation of what Pokemon's world should be like. Pokemon's a fantasy. This is like, no. This is what would actually be happening in that world. This game is going to be fucking lit, fam.
It's insane how like realized looking it is.
Yeah, they worked on this shit. They really believed in this. This whole year is the enemy to all gamer wallets. True.
Man, I really wanted to like this game.
Same. Looks great. Still looks good.
Yeah. It's definitely one of those games you have to kind of know life to get anything done, though.
Sort of felt like I've tried to play it 3 different times, and every time I played it, I was spending so much time just like learning the menus, but yeah, just playing. I was like, I feel like you gotta have a lot of time to invest in this to really get something out of it. What's this?
It is time we told it ourselves.
Oh, Deep Rock Galactic.
We mine and scout.
Oh, their other game.
Across Middle Earth.
No.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I saw this somewhere. You play as dwarves.
Yeah, we watched this.
Yeah.
Treasure remains out of our reach.
More so, it looks kind of like an underground survival game, but.
I mean, you might actually get me to play this one with you guys.
Unless it's too dark for you. As long as this isn't like Gollum, dude. That game came out just a joke.
Come, my fellow dwarves. Rally together. It's time we took back our home.
Looks cool.
Yeah, it looks kind of cool.
I would play that.
Hey, look, it's card small's computer monitor again. I don't know if he actually has anything that big, but that is way too much monitor.
I would like to get another curved monitor. It's meant for gaming.
I mean, that's 240, so that would do it.
Because I love mine, but I do a lot of editing, so that's why I like it. Or if I'm editing photos, videos, stuff like that, it's perfect. And for gaming, it's fine, but it's not meant for gaming, so I feel like it can only be better if...
You get
All right, now
told constantly, I need to replace mine.
Mobile game from a legendary franchise.
I tried it, but it was too much.
So, what is this?
This is was it Ever Crisis? I think. It's where it tells the whole story in chapters.
Interesting.
I quote unquote pre-ordered, signed up for it on mobile already.
No, I tried it, but it was way too much. Wait, what's it talking about?
That monitor, the 49-inch one.
So what, you tried it, it was too much, you sent it back, or got rid of it? It's interesting how it has a chibi look to it, but then also, I mean, I guess the original Final Fantasy VII did that as well, with lesser graphics.
Wow, it's also a phone game, so they have to save where they can.
I like how clean it looks, though.
It will be menu heavy, I'm sure, but yeah, it looks cool. Not that I need another phone game to play, but
I need one phone game to play.
I had 3, had to drop 1.
Return for 34 inch.
Pre-registration for Final
That
Fantasy
seems a little more reasonable.
Just started, and users
Hopefully
will have
this
the
comes
chance
out
to participate
soon.
in an upcoming closed
Yeah, definitely check it
beta
out.
test.
I'll say
Now,
it's coming out
speaking
pretty
of
soon
Final
because you can
Fantasy-
pre-register.
No. Today during Summer Game Fest, DoorDash has your back. Get
Get
you
the
a free
fuck outta
burrito
here.
When you order from Taco
I like
Bell,
how I
using
had
the
to like
code
get people
GameFest.
fucking
Plus,
to
get the
chill.
chance to win a Final Fantasy 16 prize pack. DoorDash, stay in your game. Yep, we got you. All right. Now here's a look at the game we debuted last year at TGA. Banishers Ghosts of New Eden, the story of 2 ghost hunters in the haunted wilds of North America.
Oh yeah, this one looked kind of cool, which is conflicting because I think it's made by the people who make Life is Strange.
Oh yeah.
Don't nod.
I remember.
I'll never forget. Yeah, I'll never forget their name because fucking how much I dislike their game.
I'll say they've just offended you so much.
I gotta know my enemies.
We end suffering for those who live.
Because the trailer to this looked pretty cool.
We bring closure to those who
The
don't.
last one.
I want us back, Red. I want revenge on what killed me. I want to live.
As the man says, we face a choice, simple and awful. I banish you.
Bye.
To the dead. Do we kill?
It's weird to see them go from Life is Strange to this, though. I mean, good for them for trying something.
They made some other game back in the day too that I don't think did very well. It was like some kind of spy game, but it was like it's like a third person. I don't know if it was quite action, but it was like sneaking around and teleporting around shit. I don't remember what the fuck it's called. But. So they've dabbled in stuff before. That looked alright.
They also switched publishers for this game, it looks like.
It looked alright.
Yakuza?
Looks like it.
I need to sit down and play through this at some point, but that's such a journey now.
You need 45 hours per game. And there's a lot of games.
Yeah, I'm like a decent chunk into what was that, Like a Dragon or whatever?
Yeah, I still haven't beaten that.
I need to like sit down and finish it.
Same.
It's a lot of fun though.
Yeah, it's great. I need to beat it before fucking the next one comes out.
The subtitles saying that they're speaking Japanese is covering the actual subtitles.
It was like the Sephiroth, that Final Fantasy VII mobile game.
Yeah.
There was like phone ringing over the subtitles for a while there. So what is this?
I don't know, I saw...
They're brawling, so it's not a newer Yakuza game. Is this another remake?
Damn.
Disneyland. That guy's a prick, dude. I can tell.
We all know who you are.
What is this shit? Like a dragon guy. I don't know how to erase his name. fuck is that?
I don't know.
Good morning, Stanley. It is 7:32 a.m. I hope you have a productive day.
Yes, Stanley.
Change username to just Stan.
Adjusting morning wake up. Good morning, just Stan.
Base to capsule 12.
Quantic Dream.
You there, Stan?
Green across the board. Looks like we're good.
What is that? It's a Q spot or something, and that said by Quantic Dream.
Definitely a link here, Tim.
I hate being underwater though.
I'm just wondering if it's actually Quantic Dream working on this, or if it's like something by like tech by them or something.
2 months and 17 days.
Oh, interesting. Yeah.
Cause yeah, maybe they just like let someone do their mocapping tech or something.
They're running down here. He shouldn't be here.
Yeah, dude, underwater just does not do anything for me.
Yeah.
This doesn't make sense.
Otherwise, this looks interesting.
No. Stan, are you there?
Under the waves.
Parallel Studios.
Q Spotlight.
Yeah, it must be some tech or something.
It's a beautiful new game, Under the Waves, and today, incidentally, is World Ocean Day. Fun fact. All right,
neither
next,
can we scream.
Call
I
of
didn't know
Duty.
there was
Well, there's a new Call of Duty coming this fall, along with Warzone Mobile. Today, we're going to give you the first ever look at Season 4 of Modern Warfare 2 Warzone, launching next week. Here's your first look at Vondel, a new Warzone location with points of interest, including a medieval castle, a soccer stadium, and an abandoned zoo. Yep. It's all happening. Check it out.
Like
there you go.
the abandoned zoo that was in a Black Ops game, because that was a cool map. I haven't touched Modern Warfare 2 in a fucking rip.
This is so ADHD.
It's Warzone. They got to appeal to a lot of people, but a lot of younger people too. Laughs and disappointment. Can't read the subtitles. Yeah, this whole thing's subtitles has been kind of fucked.
I mean, you can turn them off.
This is my fault?
Yeah.
Holy shit.
I figured you wanted them on, so.
No, with that delay? Fuck no. I had no idea. I don't know anything about
YouTube?
This. Yeah, because or Twitch, because you're like, oh, he should have emojis or whatever the fuck, or emotes. I'm like, I don't know anything about that.
You just have to make them and upload them.
Automaker turns 75 years old
And
today.
then when you have members,
celebrate
they
their
get
contributions
they
to
get
the automotive and
With
gaming
that,
space,
I am officially, and I've been talking about this for a while,
Some point in a
I'm going to try and stream
Xbox
again,
teamed
and
up
I'm
with
only
Porsche for a
streaming on
limited
YouTube.
edition
So,
run of 75
especially now
consoles
that Twitch has a
inspired
thing
by
where
6
you
famous
can't
Porsche race cars. And I'm thrilled to debut
simulcast.
the first design here today,
Which is fine because I was going to
inspired by
stop
the
streaming there
Porsche
anyway,
963 that's racing this weekend
yeah,
at the
we'll only be
100th
streaming
running
here.
of the 24 Hours of Le Mans. Let's take
If
a
I
look.
stream enough, again, maybe I should do whatever the hell you're talking about with the emote thing.
Draw some emotes?
Yeah.
Yeah, I went to make some one point, and you're like, I need to make them. It's like, all right.
I don't remember. What PlayStation Plus games this month? NBA 2K23, Jurassic World Evolution 2, Trek Yomi.
Yeah, so it's, Trek to Yomi, Jurassic, and
Here it is,
Bye Bye Hard Drive.
The Porsche Xbox Series X. These custom consoles are not for sale, but you can enter for a chance to win one right now.
Sorry, what did you say at the end there?
Porsche Xbox
I'm like trying to pay attention to what the fuck's happening here.
Bye Bye Hard Drive.
Oh, yeah.
Social channels,
Especially
for
with
additional opportunities
NBA
to get your
2K.
hands on these special consoles. All right, next. Phoenix Labs
Yeah.
is building the next great
Yeah.
entry into the cozy farm sim
That'd be an
genre,
easy game
like
for me
a
to
cozy
stream.
game inspired by classics like Animal Crossing and Stardew Valley. Previously announced for Nintendo Switch, there's now some exciting news for PC players too. Let's take a look
Who's
at
making
Fate
it?
Farm.
I don't
Dear
know.
friend, Life in Azoria's been treating me well.
Those cows remind me of Harvest Moon.
Days pass so quickly.
Yeah, but they still make those. They aren't
Before I
called
know
that
it,
anymore.
They turn into seasons. It's been a breath of fresh air. I think we found a way to get cozy and settle in. But there's
It's not
something
like
more
Rune Factory. I
I've
bought
been
that and I just didn't
itching
play it
to
yet.
explore.
I got all sorts of fucking games I bought and need to play.
Realms where magic comes to meet us.
You know what's really crazy? I still have not bought and played
We can
Resident Evil
face
4
anything.
remake.
That is a little weird.
Yeah, because I heard it's like awesome, and I love the original game. But also, I think there's that thing in the back of my head. I'm like, you already played Resident Evil 4, so prioritize other games. All right, that's more up your alley. That looked cool.
Looked alright.
It was alright.
Promised variety. There it is. Fae Farm and Mortal Kombat.
Video game
in the
was
same
really
show,
fucking good this
only
year.
at Summer Game Fest.
That everybody's forgetting
Now,
about
please welcome
Dead
Ben
Space
Brode,
remake.
Chief Development Officer and flannel
I mean, I
enthusiast at
didn't forget
Second
about
Dinner,
him.
the developers
It
behind
was
the popular
amazing. It
collectible
was so
card
fucking
game
good. I
Marvel
wasn't even a
Snap.
Dead Space fan until I played that. I was like, holy shit.
Man, you guys have been on fire. Last time I saw you was at the Game Awards when you won Best
Isn't this a
Mobile
mobile game?
Game.
Yep.
Seems like you've been very busy. We're excited about the
Is
Spider-Verse
this the one that
content you've been
screenplays?
doing. Lots going on over there, right?
Probably.
Yeah, it's been exciting. We've been doing a bunch of new features, some of the wildest cards we've ever made.
Farm
And,
Sims will always have a soft spot in my
game
heart.
modes?
Me too, but I can't
Is that
play
a
them for too
segue,
long.
Ben?
But I always think they're kind of
Certainly,
neat.
Yeah, I'm excited to
Wish I
announce
could get into
Marvel
this
Snap's
genre, but it ain't
biggest
for me
update
though.
ever,
He's talking about
with
Marvel
a new
games,
game
right?
mode coming
That's what he's
next
talking about?
week. It's
No, that
Conquest
was
mode. It's a great way
when the
to get a
trailer was
super
still playing.
competitive
The Fae
experience,
Farm thing. Yeah.
in some exciting new rewards.
I'm in the middle of
But you
both
don't
you
have to wait
guys
till next
because
week if you haven't tried Marvel
anytime I
Snap,
play
go
games
down
like
right
that,
now
I
on
think
your
they're
mobile
neat.
device
But then
or
like
early
I start
access on
getting
Steam.
that itch of like I need to play
Ben,
something
I
with
love
some
the
like
enthusiasm,
fucking some
Ben.
action.
That's you. You're made for YouTube. All right. Well, we heard you brought something fun
Although
with you for us to watch.
a game that's not very
Oh,
actiony that I realized I love the genre and I never think about it as more playing Age of Wonders 4.
so I often win.
I forgot how much I fucking
For
love
some people,
strategy
and
games
maybe you've
because
had
that
this experience,
game
Jeff,
it's
some
really
people
good.
lose.
Yeah. Hey, fair.
And I like to think it's because they suck. No offense, Jeff. But sometimes, sometimes it's because they might just be a little bit unlucky.
Cue the tape.
Cue it, dude. Let's get this over with.
What?
Okay,
Scream stilled for
an
this.
ideal hand of cards here,
Snap
but
is good.
that's fine. I'll see what I draw in future
It's like the only guy I talked to about mobile games.
This fucking guy. I'm like, hey, that amazing game that everybody loves. Do you like it? It's aight. Snap is good.
I'll play Medusa.
The fuck is going on? Psycho. God damn it.
Location.
Clover Dangerfield has a 25% chance of destroying your cow.
Okay, well, I mean, 25% isn't that bad. And it's gone. Okay, well,
This
I
guy
have
a
some
trailer?
powerful cards in my hand, so I can just wait. Let's see the next location.
The Big Barn. Players cannot play 4, 5, or 6 cost cows.
You gotta be kidding me.
Also, if you don't play a card this turn, you have 0 friends.
No, you're just
You know what I want to see more of card-wise? I've been playing a game called Friends vs. Friends that I'm sure when we do a taste cast I'll talk about in more detail. But it's a first-person shooter. They have decks, and every round you get random cards from that deck, and you use them as abilities. And the game's got some things about it that are indie, but I was like, this is a fucking cool idea because it kind of makes every round almost feel like a roguelite in a weird way, in terms of like you don't know what the fuck you're getting. It's kind of a neat idea. I'd like to see more shooters bring cards into the mix, which I never thought about.
RPG adventure that is available to pre-register today.
Kabam.
Bam.
Psycho's gonna be like, Kabam's good.
Isn't that just a publisher?
Or dev. People got
whatever.
opinions.
To save your kind. From an ancient evil.
Yeah.
Fight with honor.
Why is it the Mortal Kombat guy?
Wait for him to say finish him.
Worthy of your legacy.
Yeah, I did one, I think this last week. Yeah, it's fun. It's definitely got some issues because it's made by a very small team, but it's fun. I sat there and just kept playing it. Matches are like 3 minutes, and then you get right back into one. Just keep going.
Do you remember the fall?
Wayfinders. Who's making this one again? I remember hearing this.
You rallied to protect the beacon.
Is this the one being made by people who make Warframe, or being published by them, or
You
something?
fell, and the world was broken. Remember who you were, who you are, and return to us. This world needs champions.
It looks like what?
Battleborn.
I was gonna say Paladins.
Paladins are.
Yeah, they're all the same. Oh no, I was wrong. I know this name. I swear DE or something. Yep.
They're publishing,
Yep.
yeah.
Okay, I fucking knew they were attached to that somehow.
Yeah, that's a pass for me. That looked pretty bad.
Is it free to play?
I don't know. I didn't read it.
Probably. I would try it out.
Hate sports stuff.
Oh, this is the Unreal creator thing through Fortnite.
Yeah.
What Epic Games wants to do is, if you're going to make a video game, you're going to make it through Unreal, and if you want to make a game and not play other people's shit, you can just do it in Fortnite. Epic just wants to own.
I wonder if Rob will be into it since it's just Fortnite all the time now.
Does he?
Yeah. Turn-based 4X. Okay.
Project under construction.
Got my attention. Wasn't there a game like this we played before?
There was. And it was still ours, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, I think so.
Good morning, scavenger.
Square play
Scan
games.
your surroundings to
Who's that
retrieve
little guy?
and recycle anything that could be of value
Oh.
to Scavex.
This is one of those Zen games.
This gave me fucking anxiety.
Rob would play this too.
This ain't. This is just the Rob.
This is the
section
Rob
of the show.
section, yeah.
43152.4.
Star Trek.
Dang.
Did they make a good Star Trek game?
I mean, they could.
And the crew is
But will they?
There was a VR game I heard was pretty fun, but who knows anybody who has VR?
There's two of us right here.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, I finally got to play a VR game multiplayer one time with Sarah, and it was fucking cool. I was like, I need to do more multiplayer in VR, and not on the fucking Apple Vision Pro for $3,500.
Yeah, dude, fuck that price point.
Everybody keeps talking about the thing like it's revolutionizing everything. I'm like, it's got like 2 features that are fucking interesting.
2023. It's Will Arnett here.
Wasn't he on,
Right?
Rest Development.
Yeah, I said, didn't he have like the fucking mom knows? I can't remember the show, but yes, that one.
I've seen Wayfinders everywhere, but know nothing about it. We saw it on one of these events, and I think that's the only time I've really seen it.
Check it out.
Jerry and Joe Rogan, and he's talking with the director of John Wick, who's actually seemed like a cool dude. But he was talking about his 3 projects next are Highlander, which is interesting, Rainbow Six, and Ghost of Tsushima. So that was kind of neat. I was like, oh,
Ghost of Tsushima's already a movie.
Yeah. Well, it's funny because he's like, I'm not really into games, but it's a really good story and it's beautiful. And he started showing Joe like footage of the game. He's like, this is gorgeous. I didn't know the game existed. I'm like, that's so weird that there's just people who don't know about these things.
Yeah.
Receive my lights,
But I just thought it was interesting that he's working with Sony directly to make a Ghost of Tsushima movie.
alongside your past son.
Highlander, gee, that's so weird.
I'm here again.
What is this?
A cartoon so far.
Keep talking over everything at this point.
That's another me. I look good. I rewind.
Oh, it's
But with another me to fight with.
what's that game you don't like? That you refunded?
Oh, Hades.
Yeah, this is Hades.
Gotcha.
Somebody looked at Hades and went like, let's make that.
the only one who can be in multiple places at once.
It also reminds me a lot of that other roguelike that we played for Plus Club that I actually liked.
And crush these
I forgot what the fuck it's called, but it reminds me a lot of this. Lis Fanga?
That also has that Q spot thing.
We need to look that up. I don't know what the fuck that
Very
is.
cool independent game. All right,
Say the
next
name.
up is a brand
Say
new
the
IP
name.
from Ascendant Studios, a single-player, first-person magic shooter called Immortals of Avium. It's fast and fluid. It's an FPS in a fantasy setting, kind of like Doom with magic. It also has a great cast.
Highlander, like the show Highlander. I think it's based off of the. I think they're rebooting the movies, but same principle. There can only be one.
This is such a cool game. Super high
death by
production value,
headlopping
spectacular gameplay. Tell us about the guy you play. You're the main character, Jack, right?
Yes, I'm playing the main character, Jack, as seen behind me. He's a battle mage that controls all 3 forms of magic, triple threat. He's brash, he's funny, but he gets the job done.
Well, it's the gameplay, as we've seen, is just so fast-paced. There's so much action in it.
Friends vs. Friends is faster paced.
Spellcasting and the magic. What
I
can you
can
tell us about
fucking
the story and sort
guarantee
of
it.
how this battle mage Jack comes in? He sort of becomes a battle mage, right?
Yeah, he kind of comes from nothing. He's, I guess they call him a street rat, is what he was. But he, during a
This guy is acting like
time
he's
of
embarrassed he's in the
intense trauma,
game.
He summons the power to control magic. Becomes part of the
Yeah,
Immortals, which is
on
like the
stage.
elite Navy SEAL squad of this world called Avium, and they are in the middle of an ever war fighting for the control of magic.
Okay. You have a great cast. You, Gina Torres in it. Lots of amazing actors in this incredible, really high production value game that's coming out this summer. We don't have to wait long for it. And I know you brought something with you to share today, which is a gameplay sequence, which is one of the most epic sort of parts of the game, right?
Yeah, so this is a wild part of the game. This trailer is going to be showing you the Immortals and myself confronting Sandrak directly, who is the top villain of this game, and trying to end the Everwar. And
Is
it's
there a bottom
taking place
villain?
in like one of the most badass levels of a video game I've seen. We're battling on top of a 400-foot mech in the middle of the ocean as it moves around. It's wild, so let's take a look.
All right, let's take a look at some brand new gameplay from Immortals of Avium, which comes out this summer for PC, PS5, and Xbox. Thanks, Darren.
Thank you.
Sandrax literally pushed us to the edge. Everyone that can
So shiny.
already is,
Very, very shiny.
and we're still losing.
Yeah, I remember this game looking kind of like generic, but I thought I'm kind of liking that there's like magic-based first-person shooters happening now. Because I mean, and I love first-person shooters, but like every game, you're just unloading at shit. So changing it up's interesting.
We'll catch him, sir.
The name just reminds me of like, I can't remember the name of it. I'm the only person who likes the game.
Oh, no, I can't. I was also
me and Sarah are the only fans of it.
Yeah, I thought you were gonna say something else. There's that Ubisoft game that had that like really long name title, but it was also kind of like basic, something like a Phoenix or something like that.
Oh, I know what you're talking about. I never played that. I heard it was good. Everyone who played it said it was good. This kind of now, seeing this right now, reminds me of Bulletstorm with that whip.
I didn't play Bulletstorm, but yeah.
Don't. Yeah, you did. You played on PlayStation Plus.
I don't remember that.
It's pretty generic. See, I played it semi-recently, and by that I mean a couple years. It's funny, I think the game, like the world, looks fucking very generic, but the gameplay looks kind of fun.
Yeah, it's not doing a lot for me.
Oh, Godfall.
That, yeah.
The title of this reminds me of Godfall, just something so generic sounding. What was that Phoenix game though? That was like the first misfire, like big misfire for Ubisoft towards, you know, how people view them now.
Yeah.
So there's a little bit there where people are still teeter-tottering, like, well, I'm excited for this game, but this game's not that great. But then that game came out and people just fucking forgot about it.
I want to be an immortal. I want to fight this war as one of you.
You're what's called a triarch. The Pentasod has gifted you with the ability to manifest all three colors of magic.
Yeah, dude, the art direction's just so boring.
We're only going to win this one together. Sigil up.
I do love that EA has been dabbling with single-player games again, though.
Or at least funding them.
Because they, sure, but they're dabbling in it because they're putting money into them. They should be.
One game that constantly
They have the
reinvents itself
resources.
is
Yeah.
Fortnite. And tomorrow, Chapter 4, Season 3 Wilds launches. And today, Summer
What is
Game
that?
Fest is debuting the cinematic trailer to preview the season. The
I don't know
center of the
anything
island
about
has
Fortnite.
collapsed, revealing a
Oh,
vast
Immortals Phoenix
hidden
Rising.
jungle with
Yeah.
ancient secrets
So,
discovered.
similar
And of course,
name
there's a whole new
to
battle
that
pass
Immortal
lineup
something
to unleash
avium.
the power, yes, of Cybertron. Here we
Yeah,
go.
I talked to people I know personally who played it and said it's fun. It's just, it also is generic as shit looking. It's just cartoony. There's like a story to this game, right?
I don't know.
I remember last season, people were like, oh, you guys know blah, blah, blah. Well, guess what happens to him? People are like, ooh. I'm like, yeah, I don't understand. It's like the only game that makes you feel like a boomer. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I don't necessarily feel the way, but it's because I don't play Battle Royals like at all anyway, so like there's no way I would have known, period. All I know is Rob plays this like every day.
Yeah, what do you play this game for, though? Like, just like the gameplay? Like, which I can respect, but cosmetics?
Probably.
No, Optimus Prima. That's also the thing that's really weird about Fortnite is like they get so many brands in their game that like I remember like last year somebody posted a picture of like all the different people in one game and they're like, this is fucking Fortnite. Like it's crazy that you have like all these different characters in one game.
I'll say they have like a huge selection of the Shonen Jump
Yeah.
characters too, so.
Fortnite Wilds launches tomorrow. Well, finally, guys, it's time to get to our grand finale.
Oh, this is over.
And it is a deep honor for me to present this game. What you're about to see is a world premiere trailer that gives us a new look at an expansive world we can't wait to explore again. This game comes from a studio that surprised the world and redefined the RPG genre with its iconic characters and rich storytelling. And I want to thank them for this trailer for one of gaming's most
You're not borderline
anticipated
almost crying
upcoming
like you did with
releases.
fucking From Software, though.
The rumors were true.
What rumors?
We're still here at the scene of this terrible disaster, caused by a massive tornado which swept through sectors 0, 1, and 2. Amidst the wreckage of the expressway, search and rescue operations are
Man, she's
already in
sleepy.
progress.
I don't know if you should be watching this.
We're here, dude. Oh, what the fuck we're talking about a tornado for?
Just look at it all. It's
No
so
comment.
green. Even after everything we've done to it, it's still going strong.
It may look that way, but in reality, it's barely hanging on.
I was wondering, what's Cloud been doing these past 5 years? Where's he
Not
been?
Overworld, but you know.
And you're
Not
asking
Midgard,
me
finally.
this?
This is gonna sound crazy.
The Chocobo Stables.
Yeah,
As
dude.
far as I know,
Oh, yeah.
Cloud was never in Nibelheim 5 years ago.
Life's
Discussing. I should keep my mouth
It is
shut.
the very essence of our star.
Oh,
the blood coursing
shit.
through its planetary veins.
This looks crazy in 3D.
According to Hojo, they're connected to Sephiroth. Shadows of the Man, I believe he called them.
Man, I am having a weird moment
Sephiroth was
remembering
in
these areas right
We
now.
fought him. Whatever happened, he's alive.
But why come back now? After 5 years, doing who knows what?
Well now, think we woke it up.
Angered it, more like.
Kevin Barrett.
Feast your eyes on the Turk's latest and greatest, Elena.
She may be new, but she's still a Turk.
Dude, the fight with oh God, I've forgotten his name right. That's annoying. The bald guy there was super annoying.
I love the world.
Mm-hmm.
It's cool to see open areas like this. I gotta be the last one.
I still have to play the DLC, but
yeah.
Keep her away from me!
They say she's a monster. That she can peer inside you, into the very depths of your soul.
Hello.
That she can become those you hate, those you fear, those you love.
Free you yet.
You murdered my dad. You burned my village.
Where's the chills?
I killed her. So, who is she?
All right.
2 discs on PS5.
2 discs.
2 discs.
There you have it. That was Final Fantasy VII Rebirth coming early
I don't know.
2024 to PlayStation 5. Nomura-san, thank you so much.
Can't wait.
All
Give me
right.
now.
That's going to do it
Pumped.
for Summer Game Fest.
Yeah, it looks
Live
good.
Showcase, but that is
Yeah.
not
It's making me
the
regret
end
my
of
life.
Summer Game Fest.
It's
Stay
weird to
tuned this
watch
weekend
it because
for
like it's
updates on many
new,
more
but I
games
just
during
had
SGM
nothing but
Play Days, a
nostalgia
hands-on
watching.
event for media
Yeah,
in Los
same.
Angeles, including Cyberpunk 2077, Phantom Liberty, as well as the Xbox and Bethesda
really hope
showcase
they're
on
retelling.
Sunday. Right now,
Pays
though,
off
stay
me.
tuned for Day of the Devs from IM8bit and Double Fine, which celebrates the independent
Okay,
game
we'll
culture
be
with a
skipping
number
that,
of
but I
new
do
game
plan on doing a
reveals over the
stream
next
for
hour.
the Xbox event.
We'll see you this summer, later this summer on
There
August
was
22nd
also another
for
one.
Gamescom opening night live
Capcom's
in Germany.
doing one.
Capcom's doing one. I want to do
December,
that.
we come together here in Los Angeles
was
to celebrate
Devolvers
10
today?
years of the Game Awards.
Oh, I don't know.
Thanks for watching,
I
everyone.
know they said they were
See
going
you
to do one
soon.
though.
You might have to watch that. If it's out right now.
Well, you're safe to check the internet again. So
Yeah. Yeah, I try to stay off mostly today. Alright, that's an abrupt ending. What the fuck is all this? Commercials?
With a heavy helping him.
This is the Double Fine
Just
show,
like
I think,
that?
or part of it, or whatever.
Oh, is this the Day of the Devs thing he was just talking about?
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm good. I'm good. I'll hear about these games
Devolver.
at some point. Oh. I guess we just watch it here.
Yeah.
Real quick though, where are we at right here? 3:22. So that was the Summer Game Fest. What did we think? Biggest takeaways?
Biggest takeaways. I'm gonna go with. I mean, Mortal Kombat was cool to see.
Yeah.
I still, I'm curious to see the full package there, but I like Mortal Kombat 10 at least. I didn't play 11. Remnant 2.
Remnant 2, for sure.
Was nice to see so much of it and to get a release date.
Nicolas Cage.
That was a pleasant surprise.
That was fun, yeah.
Yeah. I mean, Final Fantasy, obviously. That Sonic looked okay. Yeah, that looked okay. I'm, not gonna rush out and get it, but
that one. Yeah, this game looked fucking cool.
Sandland. That looks really cool.
Yeah, Yeah, surprisingly.
Yeah,
I saw the art style. I'm like, yeah, if there's one art style I've seen a million times, it's that. But then like the gameplay was like pretty cool.
Yeah, it looks interesting.
Kind of reminds me of the old days where he wasn't just known for like, Dragon Ball and Dragon Ball Z games coming out. He like there was some original RPGs that came out with his art style back in the day.
Yeah,
and
Dragon Quest.
Yeah, but even beyond that, there was starts with a T. I don't remember, but anyway,
Blue Dragon.
Blue Dragon was one.
Yep.
There was like a fighting game I thought too, or something like that on PlayStation. I don't remember the name, but anyway, it's cool to see that kind of again. It kind of gave me some nostalgia of an era where his art style would be put into just random properties. So
yeah, I really enjoyed the zany art style with the type of gameplay this one is. I think it just looks like a fun time. So.
Yeah, and because it's like not an established property as much as I assume, I don't know what to expect from it. So
the MMO stuff, or NCSoft and Nexon and stuff like that. Stuff like that I kind of have to wait for. Those free-to-play MMO companies are kind of hit and miss. So, but
fucking Warhammer Space Marine 2
that looked pretty good.
Was a big surprise for me. And then this game, like you said, I'll play it.
Yeah, and then the Lord of the Rings dwarf game looks interesting as well.
Yep.
So, but yeah, otherwise a lot of Power World, obviously.
Fucking stoked for that.
Yeah, and other than that, a lot of this looks cool. Don't get me wrong, but as far as for me, not a lot there. I was gonna be playing. So.
I was actually kind of surprised for a Jeff Keighley event how little big bangers there was. Across the board, I think most of the stuff they showed was stuff that I'm at the very least interested in, which is good. But the biggest things here for me was like Alan Wake 2, which I'm done seeing stuff on that. You don't have to show me anything anymore. Final Fantasy VII Rebirth, which looked great, but another game I don't need to see anything on. Especially because I haven't beat the last one, so whatever tornado they're talking about, I need to find out about because I don't remember Final Fantasy VII having that. But
me either.
Yeah, it sounds like a whole different thing. But yeah, the Akira Toriyama game looks really cool. Mortal Kombat 1 for sure, considering I skipped a Mortal Kombat, so I have a new interest again in the brand. Tekken, dude, I want the new fucking Tekken. That wasn't shown here, but I really want to play that shit. Glad to see Fortnite's doing fine. It's always kind of amazing to see just how popular that is. I'm really confused about this game because of Quantic Dream being attached to it somehow, but we need to find out what that Q spot thing is.
I feel like it's their engine.
Yeah, it's something. This game was really fucking cool looking too. Whatever cool. The hell this is. The pixel art's really neat. The trailer was really epic somehow for a pixel game, and I don't know. This looks like definitely something to keep an eye on. And then Remnant 2, of course. That's just like fucking big hype. I gotta play it. Is this that honky game?
Yes, it's that honky game. that is where my brain went on with it too when I saw the name.
Fucking honky tonk game. But yeah, there's definitely some big stuff here and some really big stuff, and then some smaller stuff. I think it's a good variety of things. I think
it is that part of the video.
It is that part, yeah. I was about to say, is this happening again? I was like, wait, I could have swore it happened
here. Same exact spot, yeah.
So is this like a Mario Party style game?
I don't even remember seeing this the first time.
Yeah, because we were trying to figure out the fucking buffering shit.
That's true, that's true.
Yeah.
I don't know.
That could be fun.
Get the W.
That could be fun. Dude, I can't wait to fucking play this game. And we saw a fucking logo once, and that was it.
And some CG fairies.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, yeah, Xbox needs to bring it. And so I'm excited for it because they either will or they won't. And if they do, fucking, that's what I want to see. So, let's see. For Rebirth, just wild to see the nostalgia reimagined from 2D to 3D for scenes, which are so memorable for so many others, to modern day. Such a crazy feeling. Yeah, that's how I felt when we saw the original one being remade. But because that kind of ends and we're waiting for the rest of the story, it's cool to see more of that game that we all remember.
And Midgard's like, a small portion of the game. So like, obviously it's iconic, but
yeah, they sold that chunk of the story in that first game.
When they actually showed like, the stuff they showed in this trailer, and all the varying locations you finally go once you like, leave Midgard and go on the grand adventure. That was crazy, especially some of like the cut scenes for like the story events with Sephiroth, the Tifa, and like Cloud's Pass and stuff like that. So
yeah, and that it's gonna be 2 discs, which is weird that they even.
I feel like one's
that.
an installed disc and one's a play disc,
probably. So. But that just kind of tells me, because they are going for a more open environment in this one, that that there's gonna be plenty to do. Although most of that is going to be cutscenes and voice data and shit. So
it's just I can't even think of another modern gen game that needs 2 discs. I mean, most people download their games digitally, so it's not going to matter for most people. But
yeah, I feel like Call of Duty or Warzone probably would need 2 discs, and NBA 2K23
at least,
because it's fucking goddamn 100 something fucking gigs.
Yeah, it's a big one.
It's crazy. But yeah, all in all, I think it was a good presentation. It wasn't the best. It wasn't as awesome as I was hoping for, but there's some fun stuff there. I thought Nicolas Cage being in Dead by Daylight was a fun reveal. Plenty of indie game love, which I am a fan of. I know some people will see indie games like, oh, I don't want to see this. I want to see Spider-Man. But I want to know what's going on with the smaller games. It was cool to see free-to-play companies that aren't just the honky-tonk people and Black Desert.
So many people.
I don't care. Black Desert. It was cool to see new free-to-play games coming out, because that's kind of reminds me of the old days of like when free-to-play was like first blowing up, where you can dig through.
Oh, I don't remember what that's called.
I forgot what it's called too, but the Geomod from Red Faction.
Yeah.
Going way back.
Also that it's, themed in Lord of the Rings. So
yeah, the fantasy element to it is going to make it stand out and be interesting as well. And hopefully they can nail it, because the brand of Lord of the Rings needs a win after the Gollum game, which nobody was excited for, and then came out and people just made fun of it. So
I felt that way when they first announced it even. I was like, I don't get it.
Yeah, nobody got it. So. And yeah, minimal. I mean, there's ads, but like not a shitload, which was kind of nice. I think it was done really responsibly. So if I was to grade this presentation, I mean, Jeff Keighley always does a good job on his presentations. So I would give this probably a strong B. I'm feeling a B. Definitely not A territory.
I mean, I think for Final Fantasy alone, I wanted to go B+, but I think B is probably a little more fair.
Well, when I was thinking of like Alan Wake 2, I'm like,
yeah,
fucking up that, but like I'm balancing it with everything else that I saw.
Yeah. There's some slow moments for sure for me. So,
but yeah, with Final Fantasy, Remnant 2, fucking Alan Wake 2, Space Marine 2, a lot of 2s, a lot of really cool stuff. But then a lot of stuff I'm just like Black Desert. I'm just like, okay,
yeah.
So
yeah, it's gonna be a bit more niche.
So what'd you give it?
A B.
A B as well. Okay. Yeah. So we'll hang out for a second. If you guys got anything you want to say about this, feel free to throw it in the chat. And anybody watching this later, throw in the comments what stood out to you. What was your favorite stuff? If you want to grade the presentation, feel free to do that. We always do that because we like presentations. So, and
all right, do Devolver then.
We do it. Yeah. I'm just letting people have time right now to talk about it. We'll move over to Devolver in a sec if I can. It was 322, I believe.
Yeah, I think you're right. I thought it was 233 for some reason, but that could just be.
I think you got it backwards.
I think I got it backwards.
Yeah, I think it's 322. But yeah, what did you guys like the most out of this? I know you guys are stoked about Final Fantasy VII. I'm the only person here who's stoked for Alan Wake, but that's fine. Everybody should be excited for Remnant. Are you getting...
yeah, I got one. Are you on top messages or live? Oh, you are on live.
I don't know. I don't know how anything works.
Hit the gear.
Top messages.
All messages.
All messages.
There you go.
Dang. There's some Ultra fan rumors out there that Scalebound might be back in the works and might get an announcement as well. Who the fuck knows what Microsoft is doing with that?